Coming back to one case study which I have done is on agro export. If we look at agro exports, I think India is one of the leading country in this field as such. Today, if you see India, India has all the geographical and climate advantages, all the geographical resources are there, all types of climates are also there. And we are specialists in many things in terms of agro and agro processing. I think all of us know that rice is important product which is exported. Mangoes is another important product, fruit, which is exported. Similarly, flowers, we also that export that also. In case of rice, basically from Andhra Pradesh, substantial production takes place. And Basmati is our sort of a brand which is exported globally as such. In fact, some years back, I remember USA, they tried to do something like Texmati based on Basmati, but that we fought it in the international intellectual property rights, and then we tried to that brand was taken back as such in USA. In terms of mangoes, for example, Alfonso is our important mango export item. And of course, there is a requirement of radiation or vapor treatment, especially in advanced countries. And we also know that Konkan is the place from where these mangoes are coming in a big way as such. And we have also taken a geographical indication on mango export as such. Similarly, flowers or floriculture is also emerged as an important new or modern kind of a sector. I think within Pune region, if you find, I think you are from Pune. So some of you might have seen that Talegaon, there is a floriculture park. Many exports of roses, or many roses are exported from that. And in fact, Pune, there is a special, I mean, some few days back or few years, I would say, there were special planes which were used for cargo purpose of or transport of flowers directly to Europe, particularly. And in fact, if you visit that, many of flowers, in fact, which are exportable, like Gerbera, for example, it's also being produced in Talegaon Floriculture Park as such. So what are career opportunities in agro sector? Now, if you will see in terms of production management, you'll find that seeds and fertilizer companies, these are sort of, you can say, raw materials for agro output as such, or these are inputs for agro output. And all these provide really good career opportunities for MBA students like you. In terms of agricultural engineering and high-tech farming, I think nowadays perhaps you may be knowing that hydroponic farm, which is basically or what they call on water, you can see, or sometimes there's a virtual farming, or even tissue culture. All these are new some kind of modern kind of practices which are being utilized extensively globally as well as within India as well as such. In fact, if you see from marketing point of view, government has come out with new agriculture policy, and of course there is a lot of controversy going on, but leave aside that, as the policy itself is such that farmer will be free to produce as well as free to market. So this fact itself will give a good opportunity for marketing of agro produce across the, not only domestically but also to globally as such. In terms of supply chain also, I think warehousing and logistics of agro produce will have its own kind of a what you call characteristics which management of which need to be done really extensively. Marketing, we are just now, I have mentioned that new policies are helping new retail opportunities, new e-commerce thing, as well as research in terms of marketing. Similarly, in exhibitions, I mean, all of you know that exhibitions, there are some special exhibitions of agro and food related products. For example, Anuga Food Fair is considered as the largest one, which is the largest one in the world. It happens in Germany. But there are many other places where exhibitions take place substantially and where substantial business is done. And India, we can take advantage of that. Such kind of exhibitions and promote our we are some I mean in my view we are the best kind of a food kind of a processed food producer as well as we have best recipes in the world but we have never tried to utilize this advantage throughout the world as such. Of course nowadays you will find that many new kind of restaurants and hotels focusing on India's Indian restaurants have come up in the globally as such, but they need also to be what do you call nurtured as such, and export of products, agro products can provide a really good opportunity to all of us. Similarly, there are many mega food parks are coming in. I think some of you may be knowing. For example, Patanjali has a mega food park in the north side. Even in Maharashtra, some projects have been started in terms of, for example, mega food parks. For example, Satara there is a coming up. So all these mega food parks, there are wine parks. I think all of you know that Nashik is a place from where it is a wine capital city of for wine as such, and we have entered into this wine in a big way as a wine business globally in a big way. We are exporting wines. We are importing wines also, but basically we are imported technology, particularly from California, which is known as the biggest wine Napa Valley, which is known as the biggest wine park in the world. So we are imported technologies from there. We are producing at our in our India. We are using extensively domestically as well as we are what we call exporting also. Similarly, floriculture, of course, floriculture park at Pune is just one example. But like this, there are many places in India which are becoming or which are specializing in the production of florid flowers, and not only for domestic purpose but also for export purpose. Coming back to now careers in multinational corporations, I would say that Amazon, if you see, Amazon is a company which has grown substantially in last 2 years or so, I would say. I mean, already it was a big, so it is still becoming bigger and bigger. So in USA, within last year, they employed more than 1,75,000 people in this current, what next slide, careers in MNCs. So in within 1 year, they have employed more than 1,75,000 in USA, and they additional manpower in India also, nearly 50,000 in India, which is really good. I mean, what do you call, most of this I mean, this new manpower has been taken for improving supply chain management and fulfillment and delivery networks. Similarly, if you look at Boeing India, it is sourcing 1 billion worth components from India. It has nearly 200 Indian companies supplying these products, which are of highest quality, I would say. And employment in India was 10,000. But now, if you see, now they want to make India as second largest hub next to USA in next 2 years. Now, this is very important because it will create so many opportunities for management people that I mean, these kind of companies are coming to India, and already they have come to India and making it bigger and bigger. So it is really multinationals are going to offer a good number of careers opportunities for us, for students like MBA, as well as other sectors like engineering and so on as such. So with this, I think I will complete the first presentation, first part, I would say. And let me now share with you what we do at WTC. Let me share with you what we do at WTC Navi Mumbai and what WTCA, World Trade Center Association, does. So we'll start with WTCA. Next, what is the concept? Concept of WTC, I mean, basically the idea or concept is implies that you bring together under one roof all the stakeholders in international trade and investment also. So who are the stakeholders? If you see, there are many government agencies, customs or export promotion councils, ministries and all. They are also what do you call associated with this. Basically, it's a impressive combination and effective combination of trade services on the one hand. These are knowledge based. On the other hand, it is basically facilities, that is office towers and so on, as such, or facilities in physical facilities. So basically the idea is you bring together knowledge based services on the one hand, and on the other hand facilities which are top class and globally which are needed for international trade and investment. WTC association is the owner of this concept or idea, I would say. Now you look at impact, WTC impact. It is the largest network and growth engine for trade and investment globally. I would say it's a powerhouse, and more than 1 billion businesses and government organizations are associated with this. So they are basically members, or they are tenants, or they are visitors, and all of them are associated with World Trade Centers. Continuous exchange of business opportunities and trade leads happens at World Trade Centers, and they are also supported by nearly 15,000 WTC experts, World Trade professionals globally. Basically, it's an international ecosystem of global connections, iconic properties, and integrated services under the umbrella of prestigious global brand. Today, if you see, international trade is of the order of 25 trillion. This is WTO estimate. I mean, at least 2 years back, it was the situation. Now it has come down. And WTC share or WTC network share in this was almost 25 to 30%, which is almost $8 to $9 trillion as such. What are the benefits to businesses? Basically, it's a prestigious brand. Its credibility at international level is maximum. It's a visibility, there's exposure. It's a global network, so membership of the entire network. So once you become member of one World Trade Center, you are automatically a member of the entire network. So all of the world, you have access. There's a higher business confidence, and you know your distributors, service providers quite well. There are iconic properties. Workspace is extraordinary properties. So that's an important item. I mean, as far as international trade is concerned. In terms of trade services, WTC is your friend and catalyst for trade information, market regulations, matchmaking events, training, and expertise in competitiveness. WTCA operates one reciprocity desk actually. So it's a web portal and through which you can exchange business opportunities as well as trade leads. And you get information on markets, regulations, trade leads, business opportunities, expos, exhibition, all this information is available through this reciprocity deck. So World Trade Centers exchange what you call this information regularly, and it is useful for business development purposes. WTC has also tie up with various organizations or like Compass or Business Monitor International, which are known names globally. Yes. World Trade Center at Navi Mumbai, we have also complied with many requests coming from through this reciprocity desk, such as, for example, WTC Savannah, USA, was looking for sugar exports from India. So we provided them good contacts in this. WTC Trieste, Italy, this was looking for some architectural services and collaborations, and there also we help them in this field. Most of the WTCs have special programs, and few examples I have given. WTC Winnipeg, for example, Canada organized one program called Centralia 2016. It was very highly successful B2B events in which nearly 500 delegates came, and they had nearly 7,000 B2B meetings spread over 2 or 3 days. Many Indian people also, Indian exporters, business people went and had a very good, what you call business development, international trade and investment opportunity they explored. Actually. WTC Taipei, for example, is known for exhibitions on wide range of business sectors and all throughout the years. And that not only that, they also provide good number of incentives for coming there and have participate in the exhibitions and also have B2B meetings. And they share, I mean, they share your cost in terms of almost 50% of your cost is covered into that. WTC Philadelphia is also known for taking trade missions throughout the year to various places as such. In China, for example, many World Trade Centers are part of China International Trade Promotion Councils, and they organize events like CFIT and Canton fairs on annual basis, in which they provide special concessions to WTCs and WTC members as such. This is the WTC New York. I think you may be, most of you will be aware that in 2001, the original World Trade Center, New York, there were two towers which were attacked by terrorists and they came down actually. They were destroyed. Now today there, you can see those two towers. I mean, there is a kind of a memorial in uh, terms of people who died into that attack as such. But new World Trade Center has also come in New York as such. But it is one of the tallest structure and it is a very modern kind of a design as such. World Trade Center, Moscow, which is the one of the largest World Trade centers in the world as such. And there are many towers, there are many hotels, there are many exhibitions which are part of all this as such. This is WTC Taipei. WTC Taipei 101, that is a tower you can see, and also there is a hotel on the right hand side. There is exhibition center as well as office towers in between as such. This is Taipei World Trade Center. This is Sao Paulo. This is one of the D&D mall, which is a part of it actually, one of the largest mall in the world as such. This is in Brazil, of course. This is, of course, many of you might have seen this. This is the World Trade Center, Mumbai. There are two tall towers. There is a trade center, shopping center, you can see. And most of the export promotion councils, government agencies, exporters, importers, as well as banks and shipping services, and all these are part of this WTC Mumbai. Yes. Now coming back to about Navi Mumbai WTC, let me share with you what are the important facets of Navi Mumbai. It is fastest growing economic region in India, and it's an ideal sort of for region for globalization. There are a good number of industries such as engineering, IT, chemicals and pharma, bioscience and so on. It's the largest agriculture market. I think some of you may be knowing there is an agriculture produce marketing committee, APMC market. It's the largest one in the country also. It is located in Navi Mumbai and it's a hub for technical and management education. It's also home to largest seaport, Jawaharlal Nehru Port, Nhava Sheva, that's what we call. And there is a proposal to have a new international airport which will come up very soon. It's the best planned city. It is the cleanest and smart city in the country. What is WTC Navi Mumbai? It's our vision is to bring the world together and mission is to provide multi-dimensional services and facilities for business, government and academia. The WTC Navi Mumbai is promoted by Raheja Universal Group. It has brought this WTC brand to Navi Mumbai and put Navi Mumbai on the WTCA and WTC's map. The group is engaged in real estate field and is also known for its high quality execution, innovation, integrity, commitment and impeccable architectural standards. Even in Pune, you will find there is a water center which is in Kharadi, and it is promoted by Panchashil Group. It is one of the leading group, construction and building group in Pune, and it has become fully operational. I mean, all four towers are there. Just opposite, I think there is some big IT park is also adjacent as such, and it's also part of Panchashil Group. But Water Center has also a separate existence, and there are one of the largest office spaces there, including hotels and everything, whatever is required as a water center. In terms of services and facilities, our objective and focus is basically our commitment to serve the economic growth needs of Navi Mumbai and to promote its international trade and business. And it provides access to the WTC network of 330 water centers in 92 countries and to facilitate trade. That is the objective. We provide a lot of trade information and research for knowledge extension. Trade education is for improving decision making, whereas trade mission is for business development. So far, we have not created any real estate based or physical facilities, but office towers are expected. Then there will be town center with convention center, exhibition hall, retail spaces, conferences room, food courts, cafeterias, and whatever is required, business center facilities, as well as business incubation facilities, as well as banks and ATM counters and all these kind of facilities. Presently, we are offering a lot of trade promotion activities. Country seminars we have organized in term Ecuador, Ethiopia, El Salvador, Spain, or USA also. All these very senior level officers, rather consul generals or ambassadors or overseas government organizers, government agencies chiefs, or overseas business delegations have come and they have participated in our program. So themes are doing business with that country and business environments, regulations, information on that country, and India's trade and investment with that country. So idea is to promote this. And apart from that, as a part of that, such kind of programs, we are also doing networking and B2B meetings. We are received, I mean, we regularly or receive trade mission from overseas like WTC Taipei and Pennsylvania, USA, they have come or many other Europe people have come. So all this we organize B2B meets for our members. In trade education, we have been offering export-import training programs, even digital marketing. We are also providing entrepreneurship development programs. We are providing. In terms of trade information, we are providing trade and investment promotion service bulletins as such for our members. We also give trade leads and business opportunities globally to our members, organize number of trade events, and we also give research-based inputs to our members. Then in terms of networking events also, we ourselves participate in exhibitions and conferences and other B2B events throughout the world. So these are some kind of a membership benefits which we offer. It's a membership kind of a setup. So it's a global brand. WTC is a global this, and so you get access to various WTC's network. And WTC offers what they call a digital card, which provides you access to all this networks. And nationally, we provide knowledge services, trade information and education. We participate. You can participate in our WTC programs, B2B meetings, and also we provide referrals to embassies and consulates in for visa purpose in India. Value-added services also we provide for studies and so on. And most of our what do you call, there's a complimentary membership of Raija Kever also we provide, which gives benefits and discounts on lifestyle, home alliances, and institutions. So this is what is about WTC. I hope you. I look forward to welcome you at WTC whenever you are in Navi Mumbai. So with this, I will end my session as such. Thank you very much for all your attention.